name's Charlotte, and I'm here in Hudson, New York, getting a little dessert together for my church group on Sunday morning, coffee hour exactly. And well, hey, Miss Pauline, come on in this kitchen. Have a glass of iced tea. We make this julep style. Tell me what you think. It is good, and I know that for a fact. So anyway, I'm going to do a little dessert after coffee, after church on coffee hour, and it's a French specialty, a classic actually. And I've chosen that because, well, I'm of French descent and I love French food, and I like to build with food and play with food much more than actually bake it and cook it. So this dessert, Vive Napoleon, I call it, is perfect, I reckon. And anyway, so I'm going to start with a pastry, puff pastry that I've baked already and cut into thirds. I had a little time last night to get ready, so I did. And here with the pastry, puff pastry, we're going to add some beautiful pastry cream, which I did create today with the, I infused it with Philadelphia cream cheese to strengthen it and make it more of a structural building product instead of just delicious. It's going to be great big too. And here I've made a jam of fresh mango with lime and Cointreau, also French. And that will be spread in between the layers, and then fresh mango that I've marinated in lime juice and a little more Cointreau. And we'll assemble these all together when you're ready. Are you ready? Come on, girl. First, we're going to take a layer of puff pastry, and we're going to load it up with my favorite. If this was a building tile or a brick, this would be the joint compound or the mortar, and I love that idea. All my relatives are French Huguenots that landed here, good Lord, on the coast of Virginia, excuse me, not West, in 1640, and they showed up with all kinds of skills, building, planting orchards, farming, all of that. I'm a great recycled element of them. So here's the pastry cream you see spread nice and thick on the puff pastry itself. We're going to add now another layer of puff pastry, and just to make sure you got the point, we're going to slather it one more time. This is a lot like bricks and mortar actually. I love to build with food. It makes me so happy. You're going to love tasting this too. So this Philadelphia cream cheese gives me exactly what I need to line this up and keep it in place while I bring the next layer on. The next layer will be the pastry cream as well, but we're going to add this spectacular fresh mango jam that I made just because I can, with Cointreau, mango, and a little lime zest to give it a little tiny bit of sting there, a little bit of spark. I think lime and mango is a whole lot like a lightning bolt in a jar. It's exciting. Place this on top, and now we're going to add our fresh mango across the surface. If this were a building project, I guess this would be sort of like the insulation. We'll put the fresh mangoes all in place, and then we have one last, which I've added a little bit of royal icing to, just to make it decorative at the end. We're going to add a little bit of mango jam to that real quick, and then we'll spread it all together. My great-granddaddy would be so proud of me right now, I have no doubt about it. I'm sure he probably did this exact same thing when he arrived. So here we go. We're going to top it off. We have just a little bit of flake of puff pastry stuck on the top, but that won't be a problem. We'll just kind of smear it off. And now we're going to add a little mango puree to the surface for a little garnish, a little decorative garnish here on the whole thing. Watch this. It's like magic. This would be, I suppose, whoops. Sometimes it explodes. We can't help that. It just adds a little bit of joy to the whole thing. So when we pull our blade through, it makes a really, actually, this is a typical Napoleon finish, only it's with chocolate. I chose mango because, you know, mango is the theme for the day. There you are. So let this set for just a second. I'd like to cut it and plate it and let's all have a taste. Give me a minute, come right back. Now the whole thing is finished. Please take a chance to look at this. This is a slice I've just cut, and this is what's left of the whole Napoleon with a little garnish that I've put on for you. And I want to have a taste and see how it is. I have every reason to believe it's outstanding. All the ingredients are great. Uh-oh. That mango with a little Cointreau and lime juice is just fabulous. Very exciting. And the cream with the cream cheese special added at the end is wonderful. Dense and thick and delicious. When I taste this, I think, what would Mama say? I'll tell you one thing she'd say. If this don't make you hold still and pay attention, I'm going to run you to the doctor because something's wrong with you. Bye.